Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Make It Monday event featuring Sizzix. Oh, so good. So good. And I have some hunky-dory tied into this one too. Oh, so good. Now, for those of you who have never been a part of our channel, the Scrapbooking Made Simple YouTube channel before, well, hello, I'm Stacy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I do 3 videos a week and we live chat during the premiere. So if you're watching this and you see a live chat going on, that means you joined us during the premiere of today's Make It Monday event. And gosh, what is the Make It Monday? Well, it's where I bring you the greatest, but not necessarily the latest product from manufacturers. These are things, delivery. These are things that are still sitting in their warehouse and they have inventory of, and they'd really like to sell it. So we bring you bundles that are anywhere from $80 to $100, sometimes a little bit more, but your price is only $19.99. Honest to goodness. Really, I'm serious. And for those of you who follow us, type in, yep, she means it. They're really just $19.99. So today I have Sizzix for you. But as I was telling you, we do 3 videos a week. Make It Monday is always about bringing you value. Well, they're all about bringing you value, about taking product that a manufacturer is still sitting on for whatever reason and making it go poof, disappear. That's what I try to do. At $19.99, I try to take their product and go poof, disappear, because that makes them happy and that makes you happy. You get amazing product for a value price. Holy smokes, value price doesn't even compare. Then on Thursdays, that's when I bring you the latest and greatest from manufacturers, their newest collections, their latest launches, their most current designers, and that we also do value priced for you. Not $19.99, but certainly value priced for you. In fact, we've got BBs from Spellbinders. We've got a couple of BBs, hummingbird sets going on right now that have been, boy, flying off. Man, you guys are loving BB Cameron all right from Spellbinders. Wahoo could chew. So Mondays, Make It Monday. Thursdays is the latest and greatest from our most favorite manufacturers. And then Saturday is a teachable moment. It is a full-length class, not an hour, not 2 hours, usually between 2.5 and 3 hours. Yes, it really is that long. There is no commercials, there's no editing. I do one take, we live chat through the whole thing, and that is Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. So there's not one. There's not 2, there's 3 chances to connect with your crafty friends on a live chat here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet and you're still watching me, thank you. I'm Stacy. I'd appreciate you just clicking this heart over here, little heart that says SMS. Click it so you subscribe. I am doing my best to get to 200,000 subscribers in 2023. I'm not sure it's theoretically possible. I guess anything is possible. Something could go viral and I could have that overnight, but I can't see me going viral. But a girl's got to have a goal. So I set 200,000 for this year. At the rate we're going, we'll get there eventually, but like I said, a girl's got to have a goal. So if you don't mind subscribing, we would love to have you. Now today is all about Sizzix. It's all about value pricing. It's taking some of their older product and giving it to you for, it's more than a steal. It's more than a deal. It's basically just saying, hey, here it is. Go have fun and be crafty with it. Absolutely. So will this order qualify? Will these qualify for expedited shipping? Yes. Yes, they will if you follow the criteria that is in our Make It Monday category. If you follow that criteria that's in our Make It Monday category, you will see that there's just a very few things that need to be done to qualify for expedited shipping. And that's not that we're going to charge you more for shipping. That's how fast we can get it to you. So if you read those little terms and conditions and you are good with it, then we will do our best to get this order out the door just as soon as the event ends. That's when we will start processing the orders. So last week's event will start processing today. you'll start seeing your orders roll from either from payment received to awaiting fulfillment if you have an expedited order. All right, so today I'm gonna play. This is going to be a little more technique-y, and so I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna finish anything, but I think it's important to show you how this die works. And oh my gosh, so I buy things on spec. Like I see them and I like them. I don't know when I'm gonna use them, but I want them. And if you don't buy them when you want them, you go back and they're sold out. I am in the same boat as you. I am competing with every other retailer globally for product. So if I see something I want, I do not hesitate. Even if I don't know when I'm going to use it. That is today. I have 3 packs of Hunky Dory. 3 packs of Hunky Dory that I think are gonna work so well with this collection from Sizzix. So I'm gonna show you the Sizzix and then I'll show you the Hunky Dory, and then we're gonna make something. Well, I think I might start making something before I show you everything, because you really do need to see how this die works. And if you love Hunky Dory, well, you have to wait until I say ready, set, go, because the sale does not start, this event does not start on our online store until I say ready, set, go towards the end of this class. If you want to buy it in store, please do us a favor and call us and say, I'd like to order the Make It Monday event, and tell us what it is you want. We'll take your payment over the phone and we literally personal shop for you while you're on the phone. If you do not call us, these things are limited. We've had customers drive a really long way only to find out we're sold out in our retail store. So just call, say, hey, James will answer the phone. You talk to James maybe and let him know what you want and he will personal shop for you. So if you're local, by all means, don't hesitate to call versus just driving over, because we only have so much of every product. It is not unlimited, and when they are gone, they are gone. All right, I'm gonna put my glasses on. We're gonna start for today. Are you ready? I'm ready. Maybe I'll show you the bundle and then we'll play. Okay, sound like a good plan? Good plan to me too. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Make It Monday. So excited that you're all here. All right, now let's just make sure I can get this loaded in time. Oh my gosh, we had a couple people leave early today. They are homesick. I think it's going around again. All right, so I have got a Sizzix bundle. Price is $89.95. Your price is $19.99. You cannot get this until after the live chat. I will say ready, set, go. So if you head over to our website right now, you're not gonna find it. Let's see what we've got in here. Well, first off, it looks like I have got a glitter, one of their biodegradable glitters, which goes with the theme. It does. It's kind of a starlighty, nighty color like that. I've got a darling little rainbow here. Super cute. You've got the clouds. You've got the Have a Magical Time. Oh, hello, Disney. Have a Magical Time. So we've got a cute little rainbow here. I love this set. I love this set with the moon and to the moon and back and the dripping stars. It's just beautiful. And boy, do I have a galaxy paper from Hunky Dory for this. And look at the size, just so you know. Here's the moon here, but really here it is there. Look at all the stars and everything this is a great little set. Love this one. You've got the little lantern hanging off. Then we move into a sun and moon shaker. Now you don't have to have them as a shaker if you don't want, but if you have the domes, you can definitely do these as a shaker. You can do it as a plain or with the starburst going around it. It gives you everything you're going to need. The sun, the moon, the little starburst, the little feet, really cute. So easy to do. But the one we're going to focus on today is this one. And this is by my friend Jen Long. And this is a fold along. I just love that she incorporated her name in it. The Fold Along by Jen Long. And I'm going to play with this one. Don't know that we'll actually finish anything, but I need you to see how this die works. This die itself is worth the $19.99. I think this die sold for more than $19.99 when it first released. But for your $19.99, you're going to get that. You're going to get this Thinlits set. It has 10 dies. It's got everything you need, the base for the globe, everything you've got here. This is called Crystal Ball. Ooh, put a magic 8 in there. That would be fun for a graduation. Like what's your, and then inside the a little triangle with their, you're going to be so successful or something like, that'd be cute as a magic 8 ball. I have got the moon and back because that's what the sentiment says. And I've got have a magical day. And the glitter on top of all of that. So here is your $19.99 bundle, not $90, $19.99. And we are going to start with this die right here. Now, mind you, I had to fetch a die out of the trash. I had to take my gotcha tool and say, yikes. In fact, here it is. There's the die I lost right there. So I'm going to pull this bad boy on out. That tape is so strong. I'm going to put that die back where it kind of belongs, and we're going to get started. Can I find some sticky? Oh, there's a piece of sticky. Okay, so this is a Gen Long die, and it is a fold-along. This is the base of the die, and then everything else is the pretty little add-ons to finish it out. These are not difficult dies to use, but if you've never used one, you may want to watch because there are tips and tricks on the best way to use this. So here is your base, and this is ultimately going to make, I told you how cute! Is that darling? I know! And here is your base. Now just looking at this, you may be thinking, oh, this is at least a 2-cut die, maybe even a 3-cut die. Oh, no, it isn't. Not for the base. No way, no how. Jen has got you covered. Jen has been with Sizzix Ellison for years, and she's in charge of, I think product development is what her title is. And I'll tell you, the girl not only is she an artist, literally an artist. She went to art school. She's worked for Disney. She's done so much. In all the years that she's been with Ellison, she has learned how to engineer. On top of everything else she does, she gets the engineering part of a die. And sometimes that engineering part is the most important part. Now I'm going to cut this to show you how it works. And we're going to start with a piece of A4 paper, 8.5 by 11 paper. What paper do you have? This is some of my Sizzix card stock, and I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to give a nice good score. Now you might take a bone folder and score it. I'm just going to take my scissors. It's not going to matter once we die cut because this is going to become irrelevant. It's not that we're going to need this to open and close. I just need both sides of the paper. This die has an edge where there is no cut line. Can you see all the way around this die? All the way around, there's this edge. That's what's going to cut the paper. And then every now and then there's this little bump, ba-bump, and there's a little ba-bump down there. It's not quite the same as an edge, but it's a little ba-bump. And over here, we've got nothing here, no edge right there and no edge right there. Those little ba-bumps are going to put score lines in, and if there's no cut line on this edge, that means it's not going to cut the paper at all. It's this little edge all the way around the outside of the die that is going to cause the cut. I know you think, how can something so, it doesn't cut, it doesn't hurt you, it's not a blade. How is that going to cut paper? Well, it's done with the pressure from a die cutting machine. And we use the Sizzix Big Shot machine here. Spellbinders is going to be great. Almost any die cutting machine, except for a Sidekick, this isn't going to go through. But if you have a Gemini or a Switch or a Sizzix Big Shot, Big Kick, Pro, Plus, Fold Away, Platinum 8 or a Platinum 6, a Gemini. Whose die cutting machine do you have? Because this is a chemically etched die. It's a wafer die, and it will be used, you can use this in almost every die cutting machine on the market. Now, I need to keep that score line. So I've got my paper going, wah, 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 I'm gonna eat ya. And over here is the back. I don't wanna have my die where that straight edge is against my wah, 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 gonna eat ya. No, I don't want it there. I need that straight edge up against my score line. Because remember, there's no blade here, there's no edge here. So it's not going to cut my score, it's not gonna cut my paper here. It's going to leave that beautiful fold right where it is. Super easy to do. So you need to keep that straight edge up against that fold and not against that wah, 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 wah. What would happen if I did that? Well, let's do it really quick. This is the wrong way. I'm doing it the wrong way. See, I've got my hello, hello. I feel like the Muppets, hello. Got my straight edge up against there, and I'm gonna send it on through, and let's see what happens. I wanna show you what not to do. I'm gonna bring over my Big Shot machine. I've got my base plate, which comes with your machine. I've got my solo shim, which does wafer dies. I am going to be using a precision base plate today because the paper I'm going through is a little bit heavier. And so my precision base plate with my chrome side facing me, I'm going to put my die in, and remember, I'm doing it backwards. So I'm putting that straight edge against the side that opens. That's a chomp, 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 womp, womp, womp. I don't want it to go against the womp, womp, womp side, but I do want to show you what happens if you do that. And then I'm going to send it on through. Ready? Roll it on through, easy peasy mac and cheesy. And out it comes. I don't think I have to send this one back, but out it comes. I've cut 2 pieces. I don't want 2 pieces. I want this to be a one cut die. I don't want to do the extra work of putting these together and taping them. No, I don't want any of that. I want it to be a one cut die. Jen engineered it to be a one cut die. So let's make it just that, one cut. So let's go back and we're gonna fold our paper again. And this is just 80-pound cardstock. I'm just gonna score it again. Zoop, zoop. Score it however you want. Bone folder, scissors, tweezers. And it doesn't have to be a great score because ultimately it's not going to matter too much. I'm going to bring my machine back over, and this time I'm going to do it correctly. Straight edge to my closed scored edge, not my chomp, 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 chomp. Nope, don't want that. And I'm just going to line that right on up. And you can see it fits just right. Amazing how that happened. I'm going to bring it up so I have my paper down below if I want to use it. And you can see my edges lined up. It's not too much on the inside. It's not all the way on the outside. It's just lined up with that edge to edge. And let's send it on through. Roll, 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 roll. Creaks and cracks are just fine. As long as you can roll it through, you are good to go. The machine's going to tell you if your sandwich is wrong and it's too thick. All right, so let's see what we have different this time. And I'm gonna keep that paper because you just never know. I'm gonna pop this little piece right out and that can be thrown away. This time I have one whole piece of paper, not two, where then I would have to marry them up, and so this would be that. I would have to marry these up and tape them together. No, I don't want to do that. I just want one piece of paper, and here it is. Now you have score lines. Remember those little bumps, little ka-thumps right there? Those are your score lines. And this die is going to need to be scored because it's going to make a fold, like a fold along. So on my score lines, I'm going to go forward. And then my score line, I'm going to go backwards. And right on that score line is where I fold my paper. They've given you all the Wahoo could choose, no having to measure anything or figure it out, and boom, look at that. So on my score line, I'm going to fold forward, and then on my score line, which is right here, and I can feel it, I'm going to fold backwards. And look at what I've made. See, I told you that center score that we did when we folded the paper. This is that center score that I did when I folded the paper. It's that edge that I lined everything up on. And look at what we did. So easy. Let's do it one more time and then I'm going to move on. Let's do it one more time and let's do it. Get a pretty piece of blue or purple. Okay, so fold my paper. Score my paper. Again, it doesn't have to be great because this isn't a score line that actually counts. This is just so that you line your die straight edge up against that score line because there's no cut lines on this straight edge. So it's not going to cut out two pieces. It's going to hold this whole sheet together, giving you a one cut fold along die. I'm just eyeballing it and I just need to be close enough. That's what I need. Oh, I want to put it to the top because I want to save my paper. Does that look good? I'm going to go with it and I'm going to send it on through. Oh, creaks and cracks are okay. And then back. And let's see what we have. So I can save this piece here because I've got a whole piece of paper there. Put my die here. And there's my piece. Now remember, I need to fold forward. So I look at my score lines and there's my score lines already built into the die for you. And then fold back. And I'm just making this little accordion. And then I'm going to fold forward and then I'm going to fold back. So that, ta-da! And of course you can take these and you can, let's say you wanted to have, oh, I would love to have some Stacy tape right about now. Oh, there's a little piece right here. You could, of course, die cut there, just cut this right off. And I could tape that down real easy peasy. So you can change your colors and layer your colors. And this is just making the base. Of course, that's true. I'm just making the base. Do I want to do that? Well, I could. I could put it on the back. I could cut this piece. And I could put that there. Well, that makes far more sense. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So if I put this one in the inside, let's cut this one off. Cut this one off. And I put that one on the inside. You're like, why are you putting them on the inside? I'll show you. So if I do this here, and I do this one here, ultimately, I'm going to be putting a rainbow around this whole thing, so you're never going to see this purple again. But when I open it, now I've got an opening that's got some of the pink and the purple. Yes, tons to be done with these. So let's cut one more, and then I'm going to move to pattern paper. So another piece of cardstock, score. Okay, where am I going to put this? It's the edge that has no cut. There's no line here and there's no line there. Where am I going to put this? Up against my score line. So let's just do this one more time, and then we're going to move on to a patterned paper, because then if it's, I need you to think a little bit outside the box on the pattern paper. So right now we're just doing a wash, rinse, and repeat. Easy peasy. This is all about the base. The decoration, simple. You're just gonna die cut the little pieces and put the rainbow together and the clouds and the center and the star. They've given all of it to you. So 1, 2. Okay, so now I've cut 3 of these. Well, I guess I've cut 4 because I did the first one wrong, so you can see. Pop that little piece out. I'm gonna save this because, well, gosh, those make cute little trees. I can put those 2 together. Okay, never mind. I digress. And I want to, I'm gonna score this way, and then I'm gonna score this way, and then I'm gonna score this way, and then I'm gonna score this way. And it's ready to decorate. All one color, or if you want to have the insides have a pattern paper on the inside, you can do that. Just cut 2 and start piecing it together. But let's talk about pattern paper, because then it gets a little bit more thinking. You got a little bit more thinking involved. Not much, just a little bit, because if it took too much, well, then I'm out. But I want to show you just how simple it is. Okay, remember when I said, hold on, let me go back. Remember when I said I bought paper just on spec? I buy things just because I like them, not because I know when I'm going to use them. Sometimes I have to wait 6 months until the right opportunity for the right product comes together. And that's kind of what happened here. So I bought 3 packs of Hunky Dory paper. Didn't know when we were going to put them out. I bought all I could. They had no more. I bought all I could. Look at this. With the rainbows. Oh my gosh, I could not have asked for better paper. There's how many? There's 24 sheets. There's 8 different styles. Yeah, 8 designs, 3 styles. Look at how flippin' darling is this. I'll open it up and show you. Then I had also bought this festive sparkles. Here you've got 8 different colors and festive sparkles. I'll open it up. And then I bought, again, separately. I didn't buy these all at the same time. I didn't like collectively just random. I bought these individually and I'm like, well, we'll just have to wait. There will come a moment. There will come a moment when the clouds will open up and light will shine down and it will say, this is why you bought those, Stacy. This is the moment. Okay, this is Glistening Galaxies. Oh my gosh. These are all fabulous, fabulous. And when I saw, wait a minute, when I saw this die, I said Glistening Galaxies. When I saw this die, I said Glistening Galaxies. And when I saw the one that I'm playing with, boy, everything's gonna fall the minute I take it down. When I saw this one, I thought to myself, the sparkle for people who love sparkly and the rainbow are perfect. So we're putting those out too. Those are at regular price. They're not $19.99 for all 3. I think they're $12.50 a pack. It's hunky dory. We buy as much as we can. When it's gone, it's gone. So just know that. And it won't go online until this Make It Monday class ends. So let's play. Whew. That makes my heart so happy. And the paper is available online only, not in the store. We don't have enough. I'm sorry. Okay, so you can do an online order and then pick it up and have it picked up in the retail store. So look at the different patterns. I mean, it's just so fun. And then look at the different patterns. Love the paper. I mean, right? Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna play. Let's grab, I actually think I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab this one. You ready? I love them all. It's hard for me to give up this paper, but I gotta give it up at some point. Otherwise I just sit there and I pet it, but I can't own it all forever. If I bought only 1 pack of it maybe, but no, I bought all they had. Okay, so I've got my pattern paper. It is white on one side, patterned on the other. That is different than cardstock. This is the same color on both sides. So I could have folded it like this. Maybe this one's easier. I could have folded it like this, or I could have folded it like this. Now my pink makes up that center. But because it's cardstock, I have options. This is a little different. When I do this, I'm going to fold into the pattern. Now, if you've got double-sided paper, the paper you want shown on your card is the color, is what you fold into. So I am folding in. I'm folding into my pattern paper. And I'm hiding it. And then I'm gonna score. So this is Adorable Scorables by Hunky Dory. Yay. So I have cut, or I folded into. Whatever you want to see on your finished product is what you don't want to see when you're die cutting. I don't want to see that. I'm going to bring my die over and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line it up at the edge. I don't want the womp, 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 chomp, chomp, chomp. I don't want that. You know, I do chomp, chomp, chomp because greater and less than in elementary school. Chomp, chomp, chomp. That's how I remembered it. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So I don't even know if they do greater and less than in elementary school anymore. Things have changed. So I've got my edge against my score. I'm gonna keep it as close to the top as I can because I don't want to waste all this paper. That's good paper, man. And I'm gonna send it on through. Send it on through. And this is a little thicker, so that precision base plate is going to be important. Let me see if I can send it on back. This is heavy paper. This is not cardstock weight. Oh no. Adorable Scoreable is thick paper. So I've got this little piece right here. I didn't get it all the way to the edge. I just need to pop that right on out. Gosh, that's so thick. Pop, zoop, and zoop. And then the rest of my card. So like I said, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna get rid of the shucks. Go zoop and zoop. I've got a card ready to go. It's a twofer. Okay, so now you're saying, but Stacy, it's white. I don't want white. I know. This is where all that scoring comes in, and you can see the scoring lines. They're visible to you. So I'm going to score I'm looking for it. Come on. That one. And then that one. Perfect. So I'm going to score in. And I'm going to score out. I think for me it's easier to find the big one and then the smaller one. I think. Let's try. Oh no, that one folded right nice on there. In and then out. Isn't that so cute? Isn't that so cute? I know. Then you take the rest of the dies. And I have this one, and I have this one, and I have this one. Then you take the rest of the dies and you finish decorating. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the set comes all of the little pieces to make the rainbow, because you need the rainbow, right? So they give you all the little pieces to make the rainbow. But what I want you to notice is that they only give you 1/2. And that's okay. There's a reason they only gave you 1/2. That's all you're going to need. So I've got 1/2 of a rainbow. And you're like, okay, but they have the, come on, get in there. Sticky tape. So let me try and lay this flat so you can see. So I've got small, they're almost magnetized to each other. The static on them is pulling them. Look at that. Get in there. All right, we're gonna be good. Okay, so there's your 1/2 of a rainbow. And you're like, why does it have that little piece right there cut out? Can you see that little piece right there? That's because they gave you two little clouds that are gonna fit perfectly in there. You have two little clouds, but you're like, how am I gonna only do 1/2 of a rainbow? Let me show you. It is so simple. Put that there. So I've got my paper and my all I need to do is fold my paper and cut 2. Now I don't care where my score line is. I just need to fold my paper and cut 2. I can do 2 out of this one, easy peasy, and I'm just gonna trim that on down. And I can do 2 out of this one, and I'm just gonna trim it on down. And I can do 2 out of this one, and I'm just gonna trim it on down. And I can do 2 out of this one. I won't do them all, but I want to show you. So I still have 2 left that I need to do. But I'm just going to bring my machine over. And with both pieces of paper, because I want to cut 2 at once, I'm just going to put them down on my Big Shot machine, and I'm going to cut 2 sheets at the same time. This one is still folded. That's okay. I'm just going to cut 2 at the same time. And then this one. All right, put my do not cut plate over the top, and I'm going to send it on through. I might as well cut them all at the same time, right? I've got the room on my platform. Little creaks and cracks are okay. And because, oh, did that one move? I bet it moved. Yep, this one moved. We'll have to cut it again. So let's pull those over, and let's cut a purple one again. That's very close, Stacy. You're walking on the wild side. Let's see, I've got this color too. So my next size down. this one. All right, so now I've got almost all of them. Nope, I'm just going to cut it. Shoot. Now to lay flat. There we go. All right, so I've got my 2 over here, and I'm going to run these 2 through just so I have a few. Make sure it, man, that's awful close, Stacy. Make sure it doesn't move. Now, if I wanted to be absolutely certain that it didn't move, I could definitely use my magnetic platform. But since your machine doesn't come with one, I'm using what your machine does come with the exception of that precision base plate. That is a separate purchase. Great. Great. Okay, so my tweezers, and let's just pop them on out. And I have 2. So there's that one. And this one is the biggest one. And I have 2. And then I have my pink. And my pink's gonna fit in there. And can you see how I'm getting both sides done? And then I have my hot pink. I think my purple's gonna go here and here. Can you see it? Can you see it? And then my hot pink. And then my hot pink. And then my kind of green. And I'm building my rainbow. Cutting 2 pieces of paper at once. Let's bring over my sticky dots really quick. Sticky dots are from Scrapbooking Made Simple. We were like the first to ever have them. Not anymore, but that's okay. There's hundreds of thousands of dots on here that allow you to do intricate cuts, really easy peasy. I'm just gonna lay these down. Hundreds of thousands of dots on there. Give a nice press. Great for intricate dies. That's what they were originally designed for, intricate dies. And now I can pull them up and start to build my rainbow right on top of my base. You're like, you're covering up that pretty hunky-dory paper. I am, and I will have covered it up by the time I have my rainbow. But the cool thing is when you open it, it's all about the opening of the fold along. And they're just fitting together like a piece of a puzzle. No glue, no fuss, no muss. Super easy. Okay, and I'm going to say that that is almost going to make a cloud right there for me that I don't even need to do the cloud. See? Now I have the other side to do. Here. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. down here. Make sure you got them all going in the right direction. Give a good press, and anywhere that you don't see any paper, those sticky dots are going to stay right where they are, so you can come back and pick those up on another time. Don't need any of this. And let's start with my biggest one because that's the easiest for me. And just line it on up. Sticky dots give you an option. They let you pull it up if you need to remove it. They're repositionable for a while, and then they become permanent. So you can't come back again and again and again. In fact, I'm going to move my blue one up a little bit. It needs to go up just a little bit more towards my center. And for some of you, it may be easiest to do it like that. So you have the fold right there and you just line it right up with the edge of the base. That might be easier. Can you see I don't have to worry about anything now? And my hot pink. And my blue. I'm missing one at the very bottom, but I'll be okay with that. And then bam! Right? Is that stinking cute? And look, they made the perfect little clouds. I don't even need to add the dyes. Holy smokes, artichokes! Okay, but what if, let's take this one out. Oh, I know, beautiful, right? So let's take that one and that one. Don't know if I'll do the red. I think I'm going to skip the red. But I'm going to do the pink and the gold and the silver. I don't think I'm going to do the green either. So let's die cut a base out of this. What color should we die cut the base out of? I did one in silver earlier. Let's do this one in gold and see what I think. So I'm going to score it. I want to see this as my paper. So I need to score and fold into my pretty. Fold into the pretty. If you want to see the pretty on the outside, then you need to hide the pretty on the inside until you are done die cutting. And a zoop. And a zoop. Let's bring my base die back over. I'm going to move it towards the top because I want to save all of this down below. Let's bring over my die cutting machine. I am on a precision base plate because this is a little thicker paper and I want it to cut it. I'm asking it to cut through both sheets at the same time. I'm going to line it up so that my score line is not next to my womp, munch, munch, munch opening. And then I'm going to send it on through. And it doesn't have to be exact. There's wiggle room on that edge. Slide it over just a little bit back and then, well, I'm going to go for it and send it on through. It's going to be a little harder to roll, a little heavier paper, and then I'm going to bring it on back. That hunky-dory adorable scoreable is no joke. It's heavy. Yeah, it looks like it cut through. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm gonna keep this piece and then snip. Just snip right here. Snip. Just so it falls out. If I was a little bit closer to the edge, I wouldn't have to snip it. But a little snip there, done. And here we are. And then we fold. I always have to think about this. I want to fold in, and then I want to fold out. And it scores beautifully because that's what this paper does. Did you see how easy peasy that was? And then I want to score in, and then I want to score out. That's why they call it adorable scoreable, man. That was easy peasy mac and cheesy. Look at that. Now, let's talk about these little pieces. And I'm going to grab, I've got some of this over here. So I'm going to grab some of this. And I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe I take a little bit of these two as well. 5 and 6. Now I didn't need to cut this much, and you would do a better job of cutting for sure. Oh, somebody wants me. Sorry, I'm busy right now. So what color do we want to make? So let's cut this in half. Think I can get it on that other one? Nope, I cut that too close. Let's cut another piece. So this is my largest, that's what we'll do. This is my largest part of my rainbow. I'm going to bring over my die cutting machine. I'm going to cut one. These want to just move. And I'm not on a magnetic platform. I'm going to cut one. Now this is not cardstock where it's the same color on both sides. Pop it on out. So I've got one part of my rainbow, but if I cut another one right here, just like that, what's going to happen? Well, I'll get another cut, yay, but it will be facing the wrong direction because it's not cardstock. It's not the same color on both sides. Let's pop it out. So now I have got 2 peas in a pod, but my card base is mirror images of each other. This is going to go great on this side. I can put that awesome up there. That's going to look amazing. But to make it work on this side, it's going to be the wrong. You're going to have the back side. So when you are doing these, I'll do one more just so I have another one. So is that the one that I'm... Okay, I got plenty there. So if I do this again, I'm going to have the exact same problem again. I'm going to have 2 facing. Now I'll have 3 facing the exact same direction. So for this to work, you have to flip your paper over on one of them and then die cut. Now the largest one, you will have to cut usually 2 individual pieces of paper. I could have cut them both at the exact same time, flipped over. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do on the next one, just so you see. And back. Now you're going, she cut it backwards. She did, but she didn't. I need one for this side, and I need one for this side. You're like, wait, stop, do that again. Okay, let's do it again. Let's take the next size down. I think is this one. And let's do this one in the, let's do this one in the blue. And I'm gonna cut myself 2 pieces. In fact, I can just go this way. Oh, I did that right here. Stacy, hello. Like, this feels so familiar. So I can cut myself 2 pieces. I didn't even need it to be this big, but that's okay. That way you see. And I'm gonna put one this way, and I'm gonna put one this way. So when then I put them in my die cutting machine, they're back to back pretty. Back to back pretty. Hello there. Now I could cut them one at a time if I want, but I'm going to cut both of them at the same time. Back to back pretty. Remember, I cut the pink one this way, and then I cut it this way. I'm just going to put both of them together and do back to back pretty. In fact, I could do this one, and then I could do this one with the next size down, which is here, back to back pretty. And then I could do, this one with the next size down. And you don't need to use as much as I'm using, trust me. And back to back pretty. And I'm just going to keep moving these over until, and then my next size down, maybe I do that in the gold. And I do back to back pretty. Back to back, And I want to see the pretty. All right, let's send these on through. Oh, you just moved. Are you serious? These guys are just moving all over the place. Maybe I should have used my magnetic platform. All right, stay. All right, let's send it on through. And hopefully nothing moves. All right, and then let's bring it on back. Nope, that one moved. So now I have got both sides of my rainbow. Now I have got both sides of my rainbow. Both sides of my rainbow. Both sides of my rainbow. And I need to do the smallest one. Is this the smallest one? No? Does that one go there? Did I do the smallest one? No, there's the smallest one. I think I'm just going to do the smallest one in pink really fast. Back to back. Move these out of my way, move these out of my way, and send them on through. Look at that. I'm not on a magnet. No, I'm not on a magnetic platform. It's my magnetic personality. It's the equinox. I don't know. Are we having an eclipse today? That's crazy. Okay, there and there. Okay, grab my sticky dots. And let's see if we can make this work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's half of my rainbow. Close it up. Give a good press. And then let's put them on. Grab number 1. Do it so I can just see the edge. Makes it easier for me. Put it down. One done. 2. Line it right up to the edge. Two down. 3. And I just keep lining them up. You're like, you did one out of gold? Yes. Maybe I can even skip that one because I've got the one on the gold. I do this one as the bottom. Then I don't even need that one. Oh, that was smart. Oh, cute! I didn't even have to put the one in there if I didn't want to because I was already gold. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even need to use the gold one if I don't want to. 5, because my background is gold. And close it up. Line it up so all I have is my edge. That's all I have is my edge. That way, because it may be difficult to see when you're doing it this way to line everything up. But if you just have the edge, you know where you need to start. You need to line it right up to that front edge. Line it right up to that front edge, right there. See, I lined it right up to that very front edge. Line this one right up to the front edge. Line this one right up to the edge. Line this one right up to the edge. And just make it easy peasy for yourself. And then I don't have to use the gold if I don't want to because I could save on my paper. And then line this one right up in the inside. And now I've got sparkly. Sparkly without sparkly. Look at how cute is that rainbow. I love it. Love it. Okay, I need to be done, but I love it. So then I could take the dark blue that I didn't use, right? Oh, could take the dark blue. And cut my clouds because they give you a left and a right cloud. You got both. Bring it on over. And away we go. Bring over my micro dots. 1, too. And now I've got my sparkly cloud too. So my best recommendation when playing with this die is to just start. Just start. Try. You might make a mistake. It may take a few times for you to get there, but if you start with paper that is just yucky or you don't really care about or whatever, then when you get the concept, which isn't hard, it's one cut and then decorate. And for $19.99 for all of it, this die itself is worth more than that. It is amazing. Amazing. Here, I did this one earlier in the silver. Ooh. Yay. So, today's Make It Monday bundle is from Sizzix. $19.99. It's $90 worth of product. You've got 4 dies. This die alone is worth more than that. And you've got some of their biodegradable glitter, kind of in a night sky stardust type of color to blend with everything else. $19.99 is your price as soon as I say ready, set, but I haven't said that other word. Now samples. Now the paper, again the paper, and here's the Galaxy paper. It is beautiful. I think it goes with the moon and the stars. It is simply gorgeous. I mean, it's really gorgeous, but I only have so much. So if you like the hunky dory, yay. If you like the $19.99 deal, yay. We've got the 3 packs of paper. So this one is the Galaxy. This one is the sparkly, and this one is the rainbowy. 3 packs of paper, regular price, limited, even more limited than the dies. And then let me show you samples. So here we've got a couple storyboards. So let's pull. So here's the storyboard for this die right here. You're going to get everything you see for this one right here. Here you've got your rainbow in solid colors. Here you have it in the multicolor, the sun, the hearts, the clouds, all right here. And don't know that I have an actual sample of that one. Maybe we should use that one. Then I have the beautiful, beautiful moon and back. You're going to get the moon. You're going to get the clouds. You're going to get the danglies, the dancing stars off of it. You've got the additional stars. You've got the little lantern. You've got the little pretty flourish to the moon and back. Everything is included. That's all in this set. And then I have the sample. Holy smokes, artichokes, right? Then I have our, what are they calling this? Crystal ball. And my storyboard for that has the frame, it has the center, it has the base, it has the accent, it has the other base, it has the sun, it has the moon, it has the pretty little, lost one over here, the pretty little sparkle, star, bright embellishment, sticky dots, definitely. All the way around it. You've got extra stars, just everything. So you've got a frame and a die cut in this one. So 1, 2, 3. 3 circles there. And then the samples. So here they cut into the paper. This die cuts into the paper so that you don't have to tape everything down and sticky dot everything down. But if you wanted to take all those little fallouts, you sure could. There they are side by side. The die is going to cut into the paper, giving you that beautiful look. And then there's all the additional fallouts. And then we have the sun. And then last but not least, the one I worked with today, right here. So you've got the base, then you've got the clouds, or the rainbow to make up the rainbow, the clouds. You've got the center that's going to cover up that center piece. Let's see, it's gonna cover up that oval right there is going to cover up your cut right here, and then you stamp on it and put your sentiment. So you've got your clouds, your oval, your stars, your rainbow, and your base. And again, when it's all done, see how that oval covers up? See, there it is in the back. There's that hole in the back, but that oval covers it right up. Stamp your sentiment and you are good to go. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. This is our Make It Monday event featuring Sizzix. And I told you it was out of this world. Rainbows are out of this world, and the galaxy is out of this world, and the sun and the moon and the stars are all out of this world. And the price is out of this world. $90 worth of Sizzix for just $19.99. And that is their way of, one, moving out inventory that they'd like to see go, but they don't have to offer it for this price. We all know that. They could do a 50% off and people would still buy it. But this is their way to reach you, the crafter, who may be on a limited budget, who may be new, who may be very discerning on what they want to purchase. They want to reach you so that you can continue to create. And I totally recommend, if you make something, I think they have a blog, a hashtag. There's a hashtag for Sizzix. I absolutely recommend you take a picture and hashtag it and show everybody what you've done with all of this. And then of course the hunky dory paper if you love, love, love it. So it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, saying all of this is limited. Are you ready? Set. I'm just about to load all the product to our online store. Remember, Hunky Dory is only available online, but if you want the $19.99 kit, give us a call. We'll make sure you get that. If you're local, go. All right, you guys, it's been a pleasure. I will see you again on Thursday for our next Thursday event. I'm trying to think of who it is. Oh, I know who it is, and it's something new. Yay! All right, you guys, it's me, Stacy. I will see you Thursday, 5 p.m. Sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern for our next latest and greatest from a manufacturer we have never done before. Bye, everybody.